Yeah, this is a very interesting list. This is a new list, came out from the good folks at rent.com. So if you're looking at an apartment, rent.com. We don't have a promo code, but use rent.com. Again, if you're watching the podcast, be able to pull up the visual of the top 10. They do have a top 50, but we're going to go through the top 10. And the way that they rated these were brunch per capita and brunch density. They ranked those separately and then kind of did a best overall score. So brunch per capita, how many locations there are per 100,000 people, and then brunch density, how many brunch locations they have per square mile within these cities. So,
I feel like
gentlemen, if we want to start off number 10 here, Rochester, New York, maybe a little bit surprising. Brunch per capita rank number 21, brunch density rank also number 21. Either of you tried brunch in Rochester?
I can't say that I have.
No. I'm not. No. Why am I going to Rochester, New York for brunch? That's like a place you go if you live there.
Right. The only thing highlighted in this here is they have something of culinary fame called the garbage plate, which is a heaping plate piled with home fries, pasta salad, baked beans, grilled red hots, cheeseburgers, yes, plural cheeseburgers, and or eggs. So I don't know if the garbage plate is enough to get you to go to Rochester for brunch. Number 9 coming in as Stamford, Connecticut. Stamford, Connecticut. If you've watched The Office, you know all about Stamford, Connecticut. They come in at number 9. Brunch per capita rank, number 23. Brunch density rank, number 14. So again, an interesting city. We haven't hit any major cities yet in this top 10. Stamford, Connecticut coming in at number 9.
Interesting.
Number 8 on the list.
Stamford, that's where Maury is, I think. That might be a solid brunch.
Oh, okay.
I think Maury is filmed there.
Interesting. All right. That'd be, hit Maury and get some brunch beforehand afterwards. Not bad. Not bad.
Paternity test on your way out. You know what I mean?
I like it. Number 8 on the list, Alexandria, Virginia, just outside of DC. Popular location for people that work in DC to live there. Brunch per capita rank 27. Brunch density rank is number 5. So a lot of places to go to brunch within a square mile there. Not as much land, so they shove them all in there. Alexandria, Virginia, guys, number 8 for brunch on this list.
Yeah, can't hate on that because DC is great for brunch. Doesn't matter if you're in Arlington, you're in Alexandria, Adams Morgan, all the random cities that aren't cities inside of around DC. Like, yeah, brunch, great city.
Great city. Well, actually, interesting you say DC. That one may come up a little bit later.
Oh.
Number 7, Atlanta, Georgia. Now we've got really our first big metropolitan city, right? Coming in at number 7 on this list. Their brunch per capita rank is number 4. So a lot of brunch places for the population of over 500,000 there. Brunch density rank coming in at number 25. So yeah, again, here we go, guys, with our first big city. We have places that have malted waffles and Irish whiskey maple syrup. It all sounds amazing. So, again, we should be looking at this list for potential bachelor party locations as well, right? If they're going to be offering the best brunch, then maybe we need to be considering a city like Atlanta.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I'm for it. I liked it. I haven't been to Atlanta as an adult. I've been to Atlanta as a kid because there are basketball tournaments there. But man, I'm here to try it out. Put that on the list.
Got to try out Atlanta. I like it. Number 6, we'll move on down. Here it is, Washington, D.C. Brunch per capita rank is number 22, but the brunch density rank is number 1 overall. So they've got the most brunch places per square mile in Washington, D.C. Lots and lots of options there. Guys, I've been to D.C. a number of times. Fantastic brunch city, that's for sure.
Yeah. Like we were saying, in and around it.
Yeah, it kind of bothers me that DC and Alexandria are considered separate because they're so close to each other. Like, I feel like, okay, yeah, technically they're separated by an imaginary line, but they're right next to each other. So I feel like if you combine the two of them, it would probably be the best brunch spot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right if you combine them and take them that way. So that's a good point. Let's get into the top 5. Here we go. We go from big cities to all of a sudden we're going to Cambridge, Massachusetts. Smaller town there, the home of Harvard, MIT, a bunch of other schools. So if you're in your early 20s, this is probably the brunch capital of the United States for you. Their brunch per capita rank is number 2 and brunch density rank number 19. So those ranking is getting a little bit better. They've got 37 brunch spots packed into 37 square miles. That sounds amazing.
It sounds like you need to go there, Dan.
Let me know how Cambridge, Mass is. Yeah, I'm good.
You're good? You don't want to go there?
Nah. That picture even looks rainy. Looks cold.
It does. Right. That's a tough picture to paint there. You got to be going there in the summer. That's no doubt. We hit up Boston and then we can go to Cambridge. That's fine.
There you
go. Let's get into the top 4. Now here's a city that's a serious contender and a city that I've wanted to visit and sounds amazing, seems amazing. And now that I see this, I'm all aboard. Number 4, Charleston, South Carolina, beachfront there, small population of only 137,000. Their brunch per capita rank, they are first overall, number 1 overall in brunch per capita and 16th in their brunch density rankings. I see a lot of Southern dishes going on here, a lot of beach brunch type of things, guys. Tell me Charleston doesn't sound good for a brunch spot.
Yeah, I'm in.
I love Charleston. I love Charleston. So, I mean, I've been to Charleston one time and it is one of those cities that anytime someone mentions Charleston, I freak out because I love Charleston. I love that city. You know how you have those places that you've been to and you hear someone say something about it and you're like, whoa, oh my God, I love this city. This. No, I just love Charleston, South Carolina. So yeah,
amazing. All for it. Number 3, we're going West Coast, Pacific Northwest to be specific, Seattle, Washington coming in at number 3. Their brunch per capita rank is 11 and their brunch density rank is number 3. And here's a big reason why here, gentlemen. They have the most spots for brunch in this entire top 10. 170 locations for brunch in Seattle. That sounds absolutely incredible. The home of Starbucks. We're all big fans of Starbucks coffee. And I can just imagine brunch in the Pacific Northwest all year round being incredible with 170 spots to choose from. I'm down with Seattle.
Man, that means you could go over 3 years visiting a new brunch spot every weekend and never double up. That's legit.
That's definitely special. But I hope you like wet eggs because if you eat outside, it's gonna be wet.
Right.
So.
Just stick to the hotel wet eggs. We don't need to be rained on outside. That's a good point. Yeah. Let's move down to number 2, Berkeley, California. An interesting choice here. So we're going with a little bit of a smaller city. We're doing a couple of big cities in a row here. Berkeley, California. Their brunch per capita rank is 5. And their brunch density rank is 6. So they're in top 10 in both categories, getting them the number 2 ranking just across the bay from San Francisco, which I know is a great brunch city also. But Berkeley, California, sneaky brunch location here, boys, coming in at number 2.
Not mad at it. NorCal.
I've never been.
Well, maybe we got to add it to the list.
I feel like, it sounds like we're going to have 10 bachelor parties, if you're asking me.
Hey, man. A lot of time between now and May 2022. So.
Right. I'm seeing options like Kofu Turi Scramble, which doesn't, I don't need that at all. But lemon gingerbread pancakes, poached pears. All right, let's go. Those are some serious brunch foods. And the number 1 city, according to rent.com, the best brunch city in America is Minneapolis, Minnesota, coming in with a population of over 400,000. Brunch per capita rank is number 6, and their brunch density rank is number 4. Over 108 brunch spots spread across Minneapolis. You have the Twin Cities there, which probably also expands the amount of brunch selections that you have. Guys, I love Minneapolis as a city, April through October, and that's it. I've been there a number of times. It's an incredible music city. It's an incredible beer city. And now that it's number 1 for brunch, I'll tell you what, if that thing was located south of the Mason-Dixon line, I'd be living there. But those winters, just forget it. That has got to be the toughest part of Minneapolis. But I do love Minneapolis, and they come in at number 1.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you live in that climate, what else is there to do? Like, you got to go indoors to go have some brunch because you can't do anything outside. Like, good for them that they have options.
Yeah. Yeah, whoever made this list, they wanted to give a big shout out to Minneapolis, Minnesota, just telling people to go there, because I see this is like I feel like this is like the conference capital of the world. I feel like everybody has a work conference here. Like, everybody I know who's been to Minneapolis has either been there for a wedding because their friend married someone from there, and well, there you go, or they had a work conference there. And that's what I feel like most people go there for. So if I ever go there for a work conference, I'll tell you about it. But if not,
that's true. There are a lot of corporate headquarters out in Minneapolis that drove people there. And that's the reason that I've been there so many times, was work related too. The Minnesota State Fair is incredible. They give away all you can drink milk. It's fantastic, amongst other things. But Minneapolis, great city all around. Like I said, great music city, great beer city, amazing brunch city. And gentlemen, that's your top 10. Before we go away from this topic, naturally we'll post this link and everything like that, but brunch close to us, brunch close to our hearts. Again, they've expanded this to a top 50. So just to point out where we're currently living, Pittsburgh actually comes in at number 24 on this list, which is pretty good. They cracked the top 25. So proud to be in the top 25 living in Pittsburgh. Didi, for you, you've got 2 that are pretty close to you. Pasadena came in at number 34 and Burbank at number 50, the last one in the top part of this list. So you've got 2, pretty good choices that are very, very close to you, because Los Angeles they didn't use Los Angeles as a city. They used the smaller cities within in and surrounding LA. So again, Pittsburgh 24, Pasadena 34, Burbank 50. So we've got some good brunch around us as well, too, gentlemen.